Welcome back everyone to the channel. My name is Francois, and in today's video we're gonna be flying this Boeing 737 Max all the way from Memphis, Tennessee down to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Hit the like button and hit the bell also so you can receive notification every time we upload new content. In today's video, we're going to be flying for Southwest. It's going to be a Southwest airline. I already went ahead and created a flight plan. We're going to be executing flight all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, down to Dallas, Fort Worth. So welcome on board, everyone, and let's go ahead and get this baby started. We're all loaded up and everything. Yeah, we are 100% on passenger, on cargo, and also fuel. So we're looking good on there. We're gonna go ahead and request our clearance now. Oh. All right, we just received our flight plan. Our flight clearance. But as soon as we received the flight clearance, tower went ahead and shut down or went offline. But at the end of the day, that's cool. No major issue with that. We received the clearance, but for now we're gonna be using the city frequency, which is the same frequency as the tower frequency. Let's bring up our chart and make sure that we know where we are gonna be taxiing to. So right now we are, based on the airport chart, we are at the November 1, and we're going to be taxiing for runway 36 left, which means we're gonna be taxiing more than likely straight up Juliet, and then down to Romeo, to runway 36 left. So that's gonna be our taxi procedure for now, and we're going to be pushing back.
Grounded cockpit, tow is driving up.
Runway 36 left. So we're going to more than likely be taxiing this way. It's gonna be straight up, and then we're gonna taxi all the way down and then to the right. We're gonna welcome the passengers, and we're gonna turn on our passenger seatbelt sign on. Anti-collision light can come on, and seatbelt sign is already on, so that should be good. So let's go ahead and release our parking brake. Parking brake release.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
And let's go ahead and start our engines by turning each one of the pumps on, except the center one, because we have no fuel on the center pump. Hydraulic pumps can come on, and left and right pack can go off, so that we can now start engine number 2. Engine number 2 go to ground. We have N2 rotation.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Fuel level to the idle position, and now we should be receiving. We have fuel flow, oil pressure, and oil temperature racing. Parking brake set. So engine number 2 already started. We have generator 1 and 2. Let's go ahead. Generator 1 is on. Generator 2 is
We'll see you next time, and have a safe flight.
also on. So we can go ahead and put this into the generator 1 and 2, and this should be into by. And we can go ahead and turn on our left and right pack can come on. APU blink can go off, and isolation valve off as well. Prop heat can come on, and our engine start switches, both of them can go to auto, and APU can go off. We are almost set here. Let's go ahead and bring the engine page up and the system. Let's make sure that we run our systems. So we're gonna do that back. Let's go flaps 5. Our flaps just got deployed. So now let's go ahead and do our flight control checks. I'm gonna use the leg page on the first officer side and the VNAV or client page on the captain side. Memphis traffic, Southwest 605, taxi into runway 36 left via Juliet Tango Mike. runway 36 left, Southwest 605. And now we can go ahead and release our parking brake. Parking brake can be released, and we can go ahead and taxi to runway 36 left. Let's give this baby some power. We are now on the move. Mike is gonna be all the way at the end. So straight ahead, all the way at the end, right before crossing the runway. We do not want to cross that runway, because we are not authorized to cross that runway. So let's slow down. Mike is coming up. We have left side clear, and we have also right side also clear. So let's go ahead and turn. And here we are, all the way in Memphis, about to depart runway 36 left towards
Okay, the cabin is secure.
Dallas Fort Worth International. And we're gonna hold short right here for just a second to make sure that we are fully set up for our departure. Let's go ahead and set our transponder to TRA. Transponder goes to TRA, and then runway light can come on, landing lights can come on, taxi light can go off, and then we have auto throttle on, and our trim is set and everything, so we are more than ready for departure. So we're gonna be flying runway heading at first, so that's gonna be heading straight north 000, and we are let's go ahead and turn on our beacon light or strobe light on. Memphis traffic, Southwest 605, lining up runway 36 left. And now everybody knows, so now we can go ahead and enter the runway. Let's give it some power. I'm gonna bring up the departure page now, so that we can see the departure, but I'm gonna take it away real. There we are, line up runway 368, and now we're going to transmit our intentions. Memphis traffic, Southwest 605, taking off runway 36 left. So let's go ahead. Oops, I'm gonna bring this back up. And now we can go ahead with our departure. Everything is set. Thrust set. Toga. B1. Rotate. Gear up. $1,000 check. Autopilot can come on. And we can go now flaps 1. And flaps up. And we are climbing, passing 5,200 feet at 250 knots. Since we are below 10,000 feet. Now, navigation on, disengage. Auto brake can go off. Landing gear is up. Flaps are up. And we can turn on the runway light off as well. Climbing out, passing 14,800 feet. For flight level 320, we are climbing now at 303 knots. We are about 79 miles from our top of climb. We now reach our cruising altitude of flight level 320. So now let's go ahead and passenger seatbelt sign can go off. So they can relax and do whatever they want to do. And we're going to go ahead and let them know as well. We are now starting our descent. Let's go to the descent page to make sure that we will not be over speeding. Our next point will be severe. Oh yeah, not severe. We gotta be between flight level 200 and flight level 230. So let's go down to flight level 200. Let's tap in flight level 200 so that our aircraft will not go anywhere below that altitude. Let's fill this up real quick. We are approaching runway. We're going to approach runway 35 center. Runway 35 center with flaps 30. The winds were coming from the 1010 at 14, and temperature was 27. For an altimeter of 30 decimal or 0.02. And auto brake 2, we're gonna use auto brake 2. And okay, our next waypoint Covey, 17,000 or below, and we are now at 18,000. So let's set a standard or altimetry, and then let's go down to our next altitude constraint. Will be at Lamine, and we gotta be at Lamine at 13,000 or above or 15,000 or below. So let's set 13,000 on the altimeter so that we can continue with our descent. We are now 5 nautical miles away. And let's see how we're going to exit the runway real quick. Based on our flight plan, we're gonna be landing on runway 35 center and about two quarters. No, it's gonna be about three quarters of the runway. We probably will be exiting at Zulu or Yankee, and then we're gonna be crossing runway 35 left down to the ramp. So we're gonna be crossing the runway at Yankee, and then all the way Yankee down to Kilo. We're gonna be taxiing Kilo to get down to the ramp or the terminal. That's also a Southwest flight that's climbing out. Okay, approaching Stones at 12,000 and speed 210 knots. Let's slow down. The aircraft slowing down on its own, so we are reaching that speed slowly. The airport should be on our somewhere on our right hand. Let's go ahead, heading 181 straight south, heading 181, and we're gonna slow down by using some flaps. There is the airport. Okay, we gotta capture the ILS at 3,000. So let's start our descent now. Let's go down to 6,000. Let's set down 6,000. And we're gonna slow down to 210 knots. And we're gonna bring some flaps, so flaps 1 can come up. Flaps 1. Heading 176 now. And we're gonna be flying vectors now to go intercept the runway. So let's go down to 6,000 feet. Down 6,000. The airport is an hour 5 o'clock right now, or 4 o'clock. Passing 10,000 feet, landing light can come up. Engine switches can go to auto. Logo light can come on because it's getting dark. And we're gonna also turn on the actual wind light. And passenger seatbelt sign back on. And we're gonna notify the crew. We are about to capture the ILS in a second, but before we turn base, I'm trying to lose some altitude because I was a little higher. So I'm gonna lose some altitude on the downwind for runway 35 center, and then I'm gonna come. I'm gonna turn base and I'm gonna go straight in to capture the ILS. We can slow down and go flaps 5 and speed 18175. We are now just trying to lose some altitude, and we're gonna turn base now on a heading of so we can go capture that ILS. We can go down to 4,000 for now, or 6,000, 5,000. We're gonna try intersecting the ILS. Let's go down 4,000. 3,000 is where we're going to intercept the ILS. So let's go down 3,000. And fly heading to intercept ILS. So let's go direct base, LNAV, and we're gonna engage the motor lock so that we can intercept the ILS. The VOR, the VOR has been intercepted. So now we're going to intercept the glide slope at 3,000. Let's slow down to 175 knots, or flaps 5 speed. $3,000 at base, and we're gonna go ahead and let everybody know that we are about to come landing. So Dallas Fort Worth Southwest 605 on a 10-mile final for runway 5 center. Okay, we gotta be at 3,000 at days, and that's where we're gonna intercept the glide slope. So we can go down 2,000 because I think we gotta intercept the glide slope at 2,100 feet. So let's go down 2,100 feet. 2,100 feet. There it is. Final approach course is going to be 356. 356. And now, yeah, final approach code will be course will be 356. So right now, heading 356. There we go. And I'm gonna hit the approach button in just a second. Once we get up, it'll be closer to the runway. So we can go slow down.
2,500.
Bring the speed down a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and actually bring some speed brake to help us slow down. There we go. Just to help us slow down a little bit. We can go now, flaps 15. And bug the speed down to 100 and landing gear can go down. Let's go ahead and set approach. So hit approach, and now we are on the glide slope as well. And we can go now flaps 30. Once we reach 1,000 feet, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the autopilot, and we're gonna be landing this baby on manual. Miss approach altitude 3,000. So let's go ahead and set it up. Our miss approach altitude is going to be 3,000. Miss approach 3,000 set. We are stabilized. Taxi light can come on. And runway
1,000.
lights can also come on. We are fully set. And we're gonna go ahead and disconnect our pilot. Autopilot can go off,
300.
and auto throttle can go off as well. We're looking good.
100. 50. 40.
And that was very nice. Reversers up. $80 check. Reversers normal. And speed brake can come back up. And auto brake off. We're gonna exit right here on the left. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the flight directors. Weather radar can go off. Terrain radar can go off as well. And we're gonna turn on the APU. APU can come on. And prop heat can go off. So we are at Mach 2. So we're going to go to the right so we can take the exit at Yankee. So no, actually we're gonna do it right here. So we're gonna, right side is clear and left side is also clear. Flaps can go up. Flaps up. Dallas Fort Worth traffic, Southwest 605 crossing runway 35 left. Landing lights can go off, landing lights off, and engines switches can go to auto. And we're gonna park straight and directly on that gate that's right in front of us. So taxi lights can go off and runway lights can also go off. Parking brake set, and APU can come on. APU bleed on, and our engines can go off. Isolation valve can go to open, and then left and right pack can go off. Trim air can go off. Window heat can go off as well. We're gonna go ahead and turn on our center hydraulic pumps off, and we're gonna release the passengers so that they can start getting ready. Smoking sign off. Emergency light can go off or not on. We can set this up to the ground part to the APU because right now we're running on the APU. And we can cut off our fuel pumps. Fuel pumps left and right all off except the left one, so the APU can feed on that one.